What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, share, like, and leave a comment. It'll be greatly appreciated. Today, I just wanted to start this video and update you guys on what's been going on in my life since post-COVID. Excuse me. And I wanted to basically share with you guys and give you guys some insight on what I've been doing since I haven't been playing this year. Some of the things that I've been going through and personally, mentally, and just, let you guys know what AD has been up to. So first, I just want to start off by saying, it hasn't been easy at all. Not being able to play this year with my team and just doing what I love, which is playing a game of basketball. I definitely have been surrounded by a great support system and a family and loved ones who have, helped keep me grounded and have also just been here through the tough and ugly days, because every day has not been pretty, but every day hasn't been bad as well. So I know the last video you guys saw was the video where me and Taylor talked about basically how we got COVID, how we caught it. If you guys haven't seen the video already, it was just basically we talked about last February how, she had got sick, or I got sick first, and then she had got sick after that. And then it seems like ever since, February hit, we've just been up and down, up and down, up and down. So since then, a lot has happened, a lot has transpired, and I'm grateful for it all. I'm grateful for it all because I know without, those days, I wouldn't be where I am today. I no longer, obviously, I said that in the past video, but I no longer have COVID. I'm dealing with something called COVID long haulers. I know you guys have seen more and more about that because there's more studies coming out now. There's more studies talking about people who have already had COVID, and now they're called COVID long haulers, and which is basically where you still have the symptoms, but you no longer have the virus. So that's what I'm dealing with now. That's what I'm dealing with now, and it's definitely been challenging. It's been challenging, and everybody's question has been, when will AD be back to playing basketball? Like I tell everyone else, I'm trying my hardest, my very hardest to get back out there on the court and do what I love. Life hasn't been the same without it. It's been very, very, very challenging to be away from something that you grew up on, something that is all that you know. And for me personally, it's just been super challenging, man. And it's kind of feels like it's stripped me of my DNA because I eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. So anybody who knows me knows that that's all I do is basketball. So I've definitely had to do some digging and figure out myself without basketball right now. I came out with an HBO documentary back in January, basically speaking on my health, what I've been battling, what I've been going through, and I'm grateful to be able to share my story with you guys and just let you know. But one of the things that I did want to say is that compared to, I would say compared to like the last few months, I have gotten better, but it's one of those things where it's slow but steady progress for me. And I know everybody's like, you can't be done with playing basketball. I'm not. That's never been the question of like that's never been a thought, right? I mean, obviously when you go through things in life and the uncertainty gives you anxiety, it makes you antsy. Everybody gets nervous with the unknown, right? It's like we have to know what's going on. We have to know answers to everything. And I truly believe that God is doing something with me. God is definitely turning my weaknesses into my strengths. And I'm very grateful for that because, you know, everybody is always displaying or showing their strengths. However, you know, they do that or whatever their strengths are, but not everybody talks about their weaknesses, right? And I would say for me right now, it has been one of the most challenging things in my life is to not be able to play the game of basketball. And everybody's favorite question now is, what are you up to now? What are you doing since now you can't play basketball? I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out each and every day. I don't have it put together. I really don't. You know what I mean? I really don't have it put together, but I'm trying to figure it out. And you use those ones in your circle to help you figure it out, you know? People ask me, are you able to lift weights or are you able to shoot a basketball, you know? And it's just, COVID long haulers is one of those things where you got to take it easy because if you don't, you're going to feel it later, you know? And when I say feel it, I mean, in my case, somebody else's case can be different, but in my personal case, with my symptoms, it's nausea, it's diarrhea, it's brain fog, it's confusion, it's headache, it's chills, it's sweats, it's not being able to eat as much, it is lung pain. Like, it basically feels like you have COVID again, right? So I have to be very careful with what I'm doing and how much I'm doing. Because as much as I am ready to get back out there on the court playing, I know it's very important to like take it easy and be smart, you know? And I've been having, sorry guys, my camera had cut off, but yeah, like I was saying, this has been very challenging, and it is very hard to put into words. It's almost like I've changed into a whole like different person, right? Because some people don't really understand like the type of stuff that like what COVID can do to you mentally and physically, right? And it's been like one of those things where like for me it's really affected my mind in so many ways. Like I'm pretty sure you guys have heard like when they say COVID like causes brain fog or it causes you to be confused. Like it has really caused a lot of brain fog and confusion for me. And that's frustrating for me because like being the type of person that I was before COVID, it was like I never had trouble with processing my thoughts. I never had trouble with speaking. I never had trouble with like comprehending stuff. So now that I'm being tested, like that's a whole battle itself, and it's so frustrating because like not being able to think straight, and then you feel like some people don't understand you or understand like where you're coming from, right? It's like a battle within your mind. Like you're already frustrated because you can't think clearly. So being able to, or not being able to get what you're trying to say across to somebody is so frustrating. Because it's like, you know what you're trying to say in your head, but when it comes out, it's like people don't understand like what you're saying or what you're trying to say. Not every single person, but a lot of people. That has happened to me with a lot of people. It's like, I don't get what you're saying. It's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's really been challenging in so many ways because whenever I could go and whenever I was hooping, like I could go and like play ball to take my mind off of so many stuff, right? So much stuff. But now that I can't hoop, it's kind of like you got to sit and really figure it out. It's like you have no choice but to sit. It's not like I was running from my problems back in the past, but it was just like, man, you know what I mean? Like, dang. It's like you have no other choice but to sit here and figure it out, right? Instead of going to go hoop and clear your mind from what's bothering you or what you're going through, right? And that's what I've been going through. It's like, you got to figure it out. You got to figure out, and it's no pity party or no feeling bad for me or nothing like that. It's like everybody got life tough. Everybody got life tough, and everybody has life in some way where it has challenged them, it has tested them to the point where they feel like that they was gonna fold or break or whatever the case may be. But one thing I can say that COVID has done, it has definitely increased my faith. It's brought me closer to God, because there's times where you feel like you had nobody or nothing to lean on, and God was still right there. You know what I mean? And it's like, sometimes our focus can be we can get distracted. We can get distracted by things in life. You know what I mean? Because when your vision gets cloudy or when your vision gets blurry, it's kind of like, it's hard to see that God's really there. But when you have no choice but to sit there and face your problems with God, it's like, okay, I see what you mean. You know what I mean? So for me, it's been like challenging. I know I've said that word over and over again, but it's kind of like, people ask me all the time, like, how are you? How are you? And it's like, dang, how am I? How am I, truthfully? Like I always tell people, it's okay not to be okay. Like everybody always got to make it seem like you always got to be okay. And I used to be one of those people where I'm like, dang, I'm okay, knowing I'm good and well I'm not okay. You know what I mean? But it has been a pleasure, and it has been so much fun being able to watch my teammates do their thing this year. I mean, I wish I could be out there with them, but you know, it's God's plan, it's God's timing, and that's one of the things where I have to trust in Him. Not saying that my career is over, it's not, it's far from over, but without me being able to hoop right now, you got to trust God. Because I've never had this happen to me. I've never had the game of basketball taken away from me temporarily. You know what I mean? I definitely will be filming a documentary in more detail on like my COVID battle, post-COVID. It's been quite a journey, man. It's been quite a journey. And it's like one day I wake up, right? One day I wake up and I feel great. I feel great. Like I could go do anything, but I can do anything except something physically, right? That's sad, but it's okay. It's okay. And the fact of like, there's not consistency yet. It's not consistency in terms of my health, right? I have a few good days here, a few bad days here. And the bad days, like I told you guys earlier, was like symptoms, like flare-ups, you know, and each person's body is different. You got to figure out where these flare-ups are coming from. Like for me, sometimes it's what type of food did I have? Like, what did I drink? What did I do? Did I do something that was too much stress put on my body, you know? And everybody says, oh, you're an athlete. An athlete can't get sick, or an athlete can bounce back. Like doctors are saying, it doesn't matter how young you are, how old you are, how much good of a shape you're in. COVID has no filter. COVID has no description on people, on who it's gonna try to take down. But one thing I can say is, battling with COVID and post-COVID, it has turned me into a person who literally, I say, if I could get through COVID, I can get through anything. And that's just the mentality that I have. I just feel like COVID has broke me down, all the way down, to the point where I felt like I had nothing left in me, you know, and it's been beyond challenging to the point where I haven't really dug this hole with you guys yet, but I'm letting you guys into my life. And I want to let you guys know what's been going on with me, because I've been sitting back, I've been quiet, reserved, support my teammates, still watching TV, watching them on TV. But I haven't really, besides that HBO documentary and that other YouTube video that I did, I haven't really told you guys like what it's been like. Like, I'm talking about the raw, uncut stuff that AD has gone through, you know? And I feel like it's molding me into a better person. I feel like it's helping me become stronger. Because it's like once you always had this one thing to lean on, depend on, like, and it's not there right now, like what can you do now? So what I've been doing now is trying to make an impact on other people's lives. Instead of me being upset about what I'm going through or what I can and cannot do, how can I help other people? I've been trying to give back to the youth. I've been trying to do promo stuff, you know, for Powerade. Very grateful for them, you know. And speaking of Powerade, go to Racetrack. If you haven't already, go to Racetrack. Get your Powerade, but buy one, get one free. 2 for $2. Go ahead and get that. Only at Racetrack. Go ahead and get that. So I have just been trying to make the most of this, you know, and I've just been doing a lot of thinking on like what I could do to impact other people, like what I can do to try to take my mind off of like what's been going on right now. I've been trying to be there for my family. I've been trying to be there for people who are able to hoop right now and like do things. I've been trying to, you know, just make the most out of this, because although you can't hoop right now, there's still some way on how you could impact somebody else's life. Because at the end of the day, basketball does not define me. I'm not just only basketball. Yes, I'm a basketball player. Yes, I play professional basketball. But what else can you bring to the table? And that's the mindset that I've been trying to have. How else can you help people? How can you use your story to help other people get through what they're going through? Because that's what life is really about. You can't be the selfish person who's, I've been out of basketball for 2 years now. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a fit. Like, no. Like, just as much as work I was doing on the court when I was hooping, I need to be doing that, if not more. And of course, it's under the circumstances of what your body can take. I've been trying to explain this COVID thing to the best of my ability, but it's so hard to break it down. It's like, you know what you're thinking, like I told you guys. You know what you're thinking, you know how you're feeling, but trying to put it into words, it gets really challenging. It's super hard to do, you know? And like, never in a million years would I have thought I would have been going through this right now. Never in a million years, man. It's like this. It's like one day, for me personally, one day I'll wake up, right? And I'll wake up angry. I'll wake up super angry. And it's not I'm mad because of what I'm going through. It's built up frustration. Because once, like I said, once a basketball player, that's all they know, right? I used to be in a gym, as you guys know. Maybe you don't know.
Hey, y'all.
That's Terry, y'all. And Max and Fendi, I was trying to look for your face. I couldn't see. I was staring at this light for so long. It's okay. You want to come in and say something?
Oh, no, I look crazy. I'm about to start my lash course.
Oh, you do got a lash course. I don't know why I thought it was in today.
No, I'm about to do it now.
That's her, y'all. Love you.
Later.
How long is your lash course?
Maybe like 3 or 4 hours.
Ooh, at least you ate.
I know. That's what I told her.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
She said bye, y'all. A&T gang.
Later.
But yeah, man, it's like, that's what I was gonna say. It's like one day, right? I wake up super, super, super angry, right? And it's not I'm angry because of what I'm going through. It's kind of like, dang, I can't hoop. Like every hooper, I'm pretty sure been through that, whether you got hurt, injured, sick, whatever, had surgery, you ain't been able to hoop. It's like, dang, every hooper know this. Every hooper know this, right? It's like this. If you got hurt, right, and you had to have surgery, but at a certain amount of weeks, months, whatever you want to call it, at a certain amount of time, you could go and do form shooting. You can go and work on seated ball handling drills, right? So it's kind of like you still blowing off that steam, kind of, right? And for me right now, it's like, dang, man, I can't do that. And that's what angers me. It angers me because it's like, man, that's my first love. Like, basketball is my thing. And with me not being able to hoop, it's like, it brings a lot of, like, frustration to me. It brings a lot of anger to me. It makes me feel like, dang, man. You know? It's touchy. It's hurtful. But instead of me sitting here saying, like, okay, since I can't do this, I'm not gonna do nothing. I don't have that mindset. Since I can't do this, I'm gonna do that. Like I told y'all, I do promo videos now. I've gone more so into the vocal side of professional basketball. Not broadcasting, not that. But like ads, videos, promos, feedback to like sharing my story, how I can help somebody else. That's what it's about, helping, sharing the knowledge that you've gained and learned and passing it down to the next one. And it just keeps going on, you know? But then I do have some days where I'm like, okay, like today I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good mentally, physically, you know? And I do what comes to mind, right? I've literally turned my house into like there's a section in my house now designated for car wash. I wash my cars now. Me and Taylor's cars, I wash them. I even started washing my mom's car. It's like finding other things to do besides just sitting down thinking like, damn, man, I can't hoop. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I try to keep my mind busy, but then sometimes you hit a dead end because it feels like, dang, man, although I'm trying to keep busy, I can only do so much to try to keep myself from not being busy. But if you do too much, like I told you, you start feeling sick. So everybody's question is, what are the doctors saying? What are the doctors saying? And I'm going to be honest with y'all because I haven't given you guys full details on every single thing. So I'm seeing a few doctors at home and they're saying, like they had to run a bunch of tests because like my heart, like one of the things with COVID is you have heart palpitations. You have heart palpitations, right? So that's one of the things. So I got a EKG, a cardiac MRI. I came back normal. Perfect. All the brain fog, confusion. I went to see a neurologist and they said, I have a significant amount of brain fog and confusion from COVID. And that's what's been, you know, that's Max in the background. That's what's been challenging for me, man, like I told y'all. Like not being able to process your thoughts. So I've seen doctors, they ran these tests to make sure everything's okay. Everything came back good. You know, the only feedback they said was the brain fog, confusion. And Max going crazy, y'all. But, yeah, man, it's just been like the past 3 weeks, I've been spitting up blood. And it's like, the doctors can't really tell where it's coming from, right? It's just weird, man. It's like, so, like, the doctors have been good with helping me trying to figure out, like, let's try to figure this out, like where it's coming from, what it's doing, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I just been trying to like get that together, you know? But yeah, guys, I hope that you guys were able to understand like what I was saying, what I was trying to say, things of that nature. But I'm gonna be dropping more videos now. I know I haven't dropped. Me and Taylor haven't dropped any videos since the spicy noodle challenge and the COVID video that we talked about. So I'm gonna be coming out with more videos. I want you guys to be able to know like what's been going on in my life and her life, you know, since I had got sick and things like that. But yeah, guys, so yeah, we're gonna be coming out with more videos like pranks, day in the life. We're just gonna be vlogging. We're gonna upload more videos on here and keep it consistent. So you guys also leave comments on what you guys want to see us do. We're just trying to build, you know, this channel up and do more videos. Like I said, definitely show some love, and I thank you guys for all your support, both of us, for me and Taylor. Keep showing love, keep supporting, guys. I'll definitely be back out there on the court soon. So just stay down with me. Keep rooting. I'm gonna do whatever I can to get back out there on the court. So like this video, leave a comment, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And also hit the notification bell so you will be notified when we drop another video. Thank you guys. Love y'all. I'm out.